me you're loved by your actions. I'm inspired this morning by a book by Mary Anne Radmacher, which says, lean forward into your life. Has anyone ever said to you, I want to tell you something, but you can't share it with someone else? Which has already broken the rule, right? But when that happens, what do? You lean in for the information because you like dirt, right? It's just true. That's all I gotta say. It's just true. So we lean in when we believe something is important. That's when we lean in. If something is repulsive or if it stinks, what do? You lean back. So let's make life a little sweeter and lean in a little bit more. The bottom line this morning is the life that you are meant to live is in front of you, not behind you. It is in front of you. It is not behind you. What is behind you is education. What is in front of you is your destiny. That's what's in front of us. So you gotta lean. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did. I can't never preach this morning. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because this issue of leaning into life, we all want to take a break from life. Sometimes it's just so hard you don't know what to do. But I'm here to encourage you this morning. No. You got to lean in even more. But we have another part of this line that's important to us. We lean in and listen to the inner wisdom that is within us. So the spiritual principle this morning is intention is co-creation. This is your co-creation power. Now, I am in the book, Lean Forward into Life, Listen Hard, Live with Intention, and Play with Abandon. You want to know what prompted me to read the book? Play with Abandon. If there's no video, it wasn't me, right? She gives us these lessons, and they're very important lessons. They're very interesting. You could talk about all of them, but I'll give you a few examples this morning. Begin each day as if it were on purpose. Walk on the edge. Play with abandon. Laugh. Risk love. Choose with no regret. Do what you love and live as if this is all there is. Live with intention. Live with intention. Leaning back, we want to withdraw. But we're asking everyone as you go forward into life is that you lean forward, that you lean into it. Now, I'll tell you the truth, for many of us, we get pulled into it all the time. I have no choice, but I just gotta go here. I have not thought about the exit strategy. I said yes, and there's no way out, and I keep getting pulled forward. But I am resisting my destiny. Because when you have a destiny in front of you, and all the possibilities are flowing through you, you lean in. We lean in faith. There is nothing behind us that's not the direction we're going. It is education. Sometimes when life is good, we just settle for good when great is possible. It's good enough. And it can be at times, but it's not all the possibility that resides within you. But life isn't meant to be lived in retreat, and it's not designed to be lived in complacency. I constantly tell you, Booker Ricky, that's all I can tell you, Booker Ricky, that life will continue to get hard to get us to respond. It gets harder and harder the slower we get to respond. Life is meant to be embraced and for purpose and for courage. We've all have been designed for this, and we have been given this power to do it. I am learning all the time that spirit is movement and spirit is change. God is change. God is change. As much as we want to resist the change, and there are always people around us who want to roll back time to a time that really never existed. It's a fantasy that is in someone's mind, and life was perfect for everybody. I guarantee you, no, it wasn't. It's not perfect for everybody today, so it's certainly not perfect for everybody in the 1950s.
Amen.
So they want to roll back time, but that's not God. God is always moving forward. That's where we're going. We're moving forward. To find spiritual fulfillment, we have to let this manifest. We have to move forward. And either we get pulled in or we lean in. Whichever one you want. Are you going to get pulled in or are you going to lean in? Growth, we choose over comfort. We choose purpose over passivity. And we choose faith over fear. The life you were meant to live is in front of you, not behind you. It is in front of you. Every minute of your life from now is all about possibility. What are you going to do with your possibilities? That's the only thing that makes a difference. We will let society stop us and stunt us and make us lean back and hold and withdraw ourselves? Are we willing to go with spirit and lean in even more? This is about living intentionally, about deciding what you want to manifest in your life and making a decision for it. And the fear that comes is, if I say it or if I tell anyone and it doesn't happen, I will look like I was wrong. Why are you worried about that? Speak your word. That's where your power is. And trust that every step forward brings us closer to the life that we were created for. The life this is not an accident. Life is, could you put your life together if you wrote the book? I couldn't. I could not put my life together. There is no way in the world, the things that I have experienced in life, I would have written in the book. I would have been a king if I could have been. Okay? If they would have let me be the prince in England, I would have been. You know? I love all kind of pomp and circumstance, but we don't have any kings here. Have you ever been discouraged? How do you handle it? How do you feel when you have been cheated, when you have been rejected? How do you do? Do you lean in and listen? Lean in and listen. Intention is this universal principle. It pulls the power and the possibility that exists within the divine into action. That's what makes the difference. The power of intention is this spiritual force in the universe. It is invisible to us, but it brings about all kinds of possibility. Can you see energy? No, we can't. But just like that, that's where possibility exists. We need to be open to endless possibilities. We're not doing this on our own. There is something dwelling within us that created all the universe. So all the possibility still resides within us all. When we use our intentions to create something, it is like planting a seed. Yes, it is, until we get the plant. And how do we get there? We get there with energy, faith, and time until it comes to fruition. All of us want to plant a seed and have it manifest immediately. But that's generally not the way it goes. You're going to have to wait. But you hold on in faith. We have more faith in the seed that we plant than the ideas that we have. But your ideas are more powerful. They have built-in power. Intention is not optimism. It's nice to be positive. Sometimes I'm sickeningly positive. You know, that's not optimism, because when you come to intention, there is action associated with it. You move, when you lean in, you move in before you see the manifestation. You operate just as if it is so right now. You lean in into life. You listen. And it makes us uncomfortable at times. But we are not alone. But it moves us from discomfort to commitment and all that is possible. It is courage that's within us to keep going on, to lean forward when life is discouraging. You step in beyond complacency. You are inviting the divine into a place to operate with you and through you and by you that is difficult or impossible for us to do on our own. If we could do it on our own, it's not that special. When you really are in trouble, or you really need something to happen, don't you call on some power, some wisdom within to do it? Because you think whatever I'm doing right now is just not enough. Within the context of community, we have to be intentional. We choose, I'm always asked, how do you do what you guys do there? I go, because we have an intention to be together, to find what unifies us, not what separates us. If we were to look at what separates us, everybody got a story. It would separate us, but we choose to have an intention to be together and to find the things and the principles that unify us all. We should listen deeply in relationships and answer calls for love, as difficult as that can be sometimes. Because sometimes I don't like you. I don't like anything about you. I don't like what you stand for. I'm going to tell you the truth. I am not holier than thou. There are people I just don't like. And working on loving them is work for me. But I still know that that is my intention, even though I don't always feel it naturally. So what are the obstacles for us having intention in our lives? The bottom line, it all gets back to what? Fear. Fear or indifference. The idea that I may not be right. But if it's good, lean in. Lean in. We fear judgment. We fear that people are going to evaluate us. And we all feel the fact we don't want to ever show somebody that we were wrong. I have been wrong a lot. But unless you have video, I'm never going to admit to it. I'm still in control. We listen. We listen for the divine to guide us, to lead us in those directions. You know, that's where the power is. We have this inner witness, this inner wisdom. Call it what you will. Call it spirit, call it God, call it whatever you want. But call on it when you need it. And whenever you are experiencing it, always be thankful that it's available and it's there. There is nothing outside of you that you need to be successful. Everything that you need to be successful resides within you right now. Amen? Amen. So let your inner wisdom guide you about how you should lean into your future. Are you going to get dragged into your future, or are you going to lean into your future? What will you do tomorrow that is intentional that you just didn't do today? Every day of my life, I set one intention, most of the time more than that. But there's always a bottom line, and that is, you will not disrupt my peace. You will not disrupt my peace. And that is the only way sometimes that I just don't end up in a fight. Because things happen and you want to respond. But I have already set an intention that I am going to be at peace. What will you do tomorrow? Affirmations are wonderful. But the difference between an affirmation and an intention is you can affirm and it is your thought. But to put it into action makes it an intention. Where your intention will flow your attention will flow in the direction of your intention. So we can have all kinds of lofty ideas. We can affirm all things that are true. But unless you are willing to walk in that truth, you are not walking in faith. I'm not walking in faith. Why can you say something that you don't experience in your life right now? Because it's true already. It's true already, even though there may be conditions in front of you and in your life that remind you that maybe it's not true. But it's true already. Move from intention. Move toward intention, from affirmation into intention. Because the life that you were meant to live is in front of you. It is not behind you. And so it is. And so it is.